Day 14. I'm pretty sure. Today, Team J with an A hits the town for some much needed pantry shopping. Oh yeah, they had that food contest or whatever. Cafeteria food is good and all, but now that the cooking war axe has been buried and my part-time job is familiarizing me with the art, we thought it would be a good team building exercise to take a day each week to try and cook our own food together. Alright, David and I got the date list. And we have the breakfast list. We make our rounds and meet back in the marketplace break area by 12. Unspecified if AM. Then it's ice cream time. You'll love the place David and I found last time. Ready? Mission start. Alright, looks good. Recording? Yes. Okay. What's the first item on the list? Cinnamon, although it doesn't say which variety. Oh, definitely Vacchio variety. Believe me, we won't go through my stash of Mistrali anytime soon. Mistrali it is then. Why, you little... I don't think the situation is as grievous as you think, Howard. Are you serious? Do you have your serious face on right now? I can't tell because it's not a video call, but I think you're yanking my chain right now. Ozpin's got it. No, you think that Ozpin's got it. How could he not have it? What he got thanks to his assistants are two teens who were around the point of impact of a meteor. One of which was walking around with a very peculiar object, which he would no doubt put under lock and key. That's where your argument is faulty. Remember that it was sent away to be hidden as a last resort. You don't know what appearance it was given, but I'd wager it would be something inconspicuous. Considering there are people actively looking for it, aka us. Alright, that makes sense. He's still got the only witness to the crash. I guess you'll have to masquerade as a student. Did you get a description of the two? Yeah, but I doubt it's going to be easy. I mean, if I had the only witness to a mysterious event that threatened the safety of the capital of a kingdom under my protection, I would keep them secluded away until... Evelyn, I think that shop should be suitable. Matters were thoroughly investigated. You know what I kind of sound like in my head? You kind of sound like abridged butter, whatever that blue guy's name is in Dragon Ball Z abridged. Are you absolutely sure that the prices are lower here than in the market? They are for this particular item. I checked their catalog on the way to Beacon. I can't believe this. Howard, what is it? Let's just say that Oz may not be the shrewd international man of mystery I believed him to be. Hey David, did Evelyn apologize to you? Apologize. Oh, she means for the detention incident. She did, but it wasn't a big deal really. Your complexion kind of says otherwise. Yeah, point taken. I mean that it objectively wasn't a big deal. I was just surprised. I mean, I expected that Evelyn may do something to tease you and me together, but I didn't expect her to be so bold. What? After your first meeting, you didn't expect her to be a little... You didn't expect her to be so bold? That was... I mean, I know she could be bold in general with her actions and with her words, but I didn't think she could be bold in, you know, using her body to get a rise out of people. Yes, that. I didn't think she was the type. You're right, she isn't. I'm confused. Listen, I've known Evelyn for a few years now. She was an early bloomer, so to speak. And while she may have used her wiles on people from time to time, that's all she did. Still confused here. So it's not that she's comfortable in using her body to get a rise out of people. She's comfortable in using her body to get a rise out of you. What? I mean, that can't be right. Why not? Because, well, my amnesia leaves me next to zero experience with women. I'm still a man, and she's pretty and sexy. I know, David. Those kind of reactions and thoughts are perfectly normal. What I'm saying is that she may be okay with it. I'm blushing hard now, thinking of the implications. This is so new for me. Or is it? And who knows, she may not be the only one. I think you're selling yourself a bit too short. Frankly, I'm not selling myself at all. Between everything going on in my life in the last 2 weeks, I never thought about this kind of stuff. And I lack the experience needed to detect such things. If what Jack says is true, not even Evelyn pushing her, want to continue shopping? Yes, please. No use in thinking so hard about it right now. And it's not like I'm going to find myself in another situation like that anytime soon. And that's the last item on the list. Hooray us. Want to head back? Actually, before we go back, Evelyn. I thought about what you said last time. I did some research and... It's not too much. Only if you don't play it safe. Playing it safe? First of all, the pose. Alright, that's enough observation. Target confirmed, boss. It corresponds to the description I gathered. Time to go back to school then. Me and the others will be a few more days. We should make a report about this before leaving. I need to have gone to school to begin with to go back later, boss. We're probably going to use Sunday as our weekly cookout. We have the most time for it, and experimenting with recipes was fun. Although we probably should have made a bit less overall food. How did it go, Penny? Perfectly. Yang seemed particularly happy to take the extra food off our hands, although Ruby complained about the lack of dessert. That's so like her. Alright. You sure I can take a shower before you girls then? Sure. Go right ahead. Fine by me. But by all means. I nod and get up from the table, depositing my plate in the dishwasher as I go. I'll probably take another one in the morning, but I always sleep better after a shower. Man. Alright, Penny. Do you remember the plan? Affirmative. Remember, we're going to get into the shower last and come back after David has fallen asleep. Jack, have you prepared the objects? Yes, I have, but I'm not completely sold on the plan. Is there anything I missed? No, but it doesn't feel like something you do, Penny. Then again, I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? Making David look at you in a new light, even if I don't understand what you need makeup for. Right, and that's for decoration. It is makeup after all. Operation Slumber Encounters is a go. Good night, Evelyn. Jack. Ah, partner. Night, David. Sleep tight, but not too tight. Whatever that means. Penny is still in the shower. Usually, she's already in bed by the time I tuck in. Oh, so what? I'm probably still a bit self-conscious because of the talk I had with Jack earlier. It's warm. So warm. Am I back in the hole again? Nah, they repaved it. That can't be. But I'm hot. No, you're not. Wow. You're just feeling slightly warmer than usual. But why? Can't tell you. You'd have to wake up to know that. Also, what kind of nonsense are we talking about, really? Hey, it's a dream. Dreams are mostly nonsense. Maybe that's why we don't remember most of them. It's not that dreams are nonsense. It's that we can't decipher them. They're a messy amalgam of memories and thoughts that come together to form chaos. So since I have no memories, is that why this dream is so clear-cut? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Anyway, you are probably about to wake up now. Huh? Why so soon? Something is disturbing your sleep. Before you go, though, let me at least say what I wanted to. Run! What the? He probably screamed that. Was it a dream? Gods, it was so vivid. But what the heck kind of dream was that? A conversation with myself? And why was I telling myself to run? I bring a hand to my forehead, feeling a light perspiration. Darn. I hope I didn't wake Penny. Oh gosh, I gotta go through this again. Up. I mean, Penny has always slept completely covered up to her neck, so, I mean, I didn't... Am I still dreaming? Does Penny always wear this to bed? Or better, does she only wear this? I wouldn't know. I never would have guessed. Are you awake too, David? Oh. Penny, I think there may be something wrong with the heating. Excuse me? The environmental temperature. I think the room's heating system may have been turned up a few centigrades too high. I'd say about 5 Celsius. So that's why I was sweating. That's also why she got out of the covers. Just my luck. Stop staring! In a good way. In a bad way, both. Lord. But wait, isn't she supposed to have... Were you having a bad dream? What was that now? See, the camera panned back to her face. That's how I know. Your tossing and turning was above average. Oh, well, I wouldn't really call it a bad dream, but the finale was certainly shocking. I see. Do you... Do you want to talk about it? Oh, it's no big deal, really. We should get back to sleep anyway. It's a school day. I'll turn the heater back down. Don't do that. Something wrong, David? Nothing wrong. Gonna turn down that thing now. Oh my god, get a grip of yourself, Decabegus. How am I going to face her tomorrow? There's no way she didn't catch me staring. I'm so sorry, Penny. Operation Slumber Encounters was a complete success. Oh my god, let's go to sleep already, carrots. Alright.
David, you're gonna miss breakfast.
I want to miss the rest of my life on Remnant, thank you very much.
Penny is gone to wash up, you know.
But she's going to come out eventually. Wait, how do you know?
Details. Now stop being such a big baby and get out of bed.
No.
David?
No. No, no, no.
Last chance. Get out of bed on your own, or
You can't make me.
who's trying?
What? Oh my god! You had your chance, partner. Let me go already. Ow! Stop flailing around already. This day cannot get any worse. Alright, no lateness today. Our attendance situation is not that horrible, David. I know. Still feels good to arrive early for once, instead of just having a couple minutes to spare, Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Weiss is standing right outside the classroom holding some kind of small poster in her hands, or what remains of it. She's clenching it so hard that I think it may turn to shreds in seconds. Hey Weiss, is everything alright? Penny, David, good morning. Did something about that small paper upset you? Oh no, absolutely nothing. It's just didn't go well with the colors of the wall. Would you be more comfortable talking about what troubles you to just David? Maybe a little. Sorry, Penny. It's just... Ruby? Ruby. I understand. I will meet you both in class then. I wish Ruby was more like her at times. So, what's wrong? It's easier to just show you. She brings up the hand holding up the small poster and offering it to me. The truth about Weiss Schnee? It is, of course, all slander. It's a pretty elaborate poster and containing a crude caricature of a pretty surly Weiss with an animalistic lizard tail and sharp fangs coming out of her mouth, posing on the right of a column text. Are we supposed to believe that the heiress to the most powerful organization in all of Remnant chose to become a huntress and leave the luxury of her life and home for the greater good? This slime doesn't know anything about my life or home. It's clear that she's here for something else, to be a foothold, the eyes of her family inside of the school. But what could the Schnee want with Beacon? Easy. I found a Beacon, typo. The Schnee want Beacon itself to produce its own private army. What? I know, right? The letter continues briefly detailing how the student body of Beacon should rise and band together to request the expulsion of Weiss, or to force her to confess. A call of arms of sorts. This is terrible. Who would ever think of something like this? Granted, knowing my father, he'd try even something like this if it looked profitable. But the Atlas Army already provides protection for the Schnee affairs all over Remnant. And when that doesn't suffice, the occasional hired goon will do the trick. Also, I doubt Ozpin would just sell the school to your father. What kind of idiot would write something like this? Someone who doesn't know me and judges me just by my family name. Probably a student. Most probably a Faunus. What should we do about this? Does that mean I can count on your help? Sure, if you tell me why you don't want Ruby to know about this. We're already dealing with something pretty big, but knowing Ruby, she'd try and make us tackle this at the same time. I can see that. But if the person, whoever it is spreading flyers, we may not be able to avoid it. I don't think that's the case, otherwise they would be everywhere around the school. Professor Goodwitch and the other teachers aren't as absent-minded. Oh, that's true. Which is probably also why he's not sending this directly to people's scrolls. They would trace it back. Yes, he most probably has to stick to approaching places he knows will be crowded and do it at night. Sounds like a stakeout then. Indeed. Contact me when you've decided on a place, and we will lay in wait together. I can do it alone. If you think I'm going to just push my problems on you, you got another thing coming. I didn't mean it like that, but I understand. Stake out places on campus at night and contact Weiss. Sounds easy enough. Wasting Weiss is a little... takes a little out of me, if anyone noticed. I hardly got any of it. I hardly got any of the lesson. Because for once we managed to find 4 seats all near each other. Oh, that's why. Which means that I had to sit beside Penny for the entire morning, and I couldn't help but keep thinking of Alright, calm down, David. Remember what you talked about with Jack. These kind of thoughts are perfectly natural. Still, I can't help but feel like I should apologize for staring. Hey, Penny?
Yes, David?
She's had a gigawatt smile for the entire morning for some reason. I wanted to apologize for last night.
Oh, it's completely fine. I did not mind your prolonged staring triggered by my attractiveness at all.
Evelyn snorts out in barely restrained laughter, while I can only gape like a fish.
I mean, you were staring because you found me attractive, right? You didn't find my body weird? You didn't see my neck?
No, I didn't see your neck, and your body is not weird.
Then that means that you find me attractive?
Penny, I've called you cute since day one, remember?
Yes, but cute and pretty are things that don't necessarily imply sexual desire.
While I gape even more, Evelyn slowly slides under our desk, her entire body shaking with mirth as I'm looking for a way out. Any way out, a distraction, something to get out of this awkward conversation. Yes! That's all the time we have. All the time we have for... screw it. Children, don't forget to... lunchtime! Alright, Penny is not upset. Let's not bring that conversation up ever again. Well, congratulations, Penny. I can say with absolute certainty that he's been affected.
I did it!
But for the time being, try not to push it further, alright? Let him process it. And give back up already, Carrots. Alright. If I remember what I was doing... That's not good. Oh, shoot. Oh. Someone is training in the amphitheater, or is she? She seems to be standing perfectly still. Oh wait, she's training her aura, isn't she? I almost didn't notice because, well, I almost couldn't feel it, to be honest. And I have a feeling that it's not because her aura is weak or small. Also, she noticed me and is turning in my direction. Hello. Hi. David, right? That's me, and you're Pura. Your friend made sure we remembered both of your names. Ahem. Yes, Nora will always make sure people will remember her at least. Sorry for almost getting you in trouble, by the way. It's no trouble, and I think we all have a part of blame, don't we? Well, Nora made it sound like it would be kind of important. Wait until people hear Pura Nikos almost got detention. She was only being overly dramatic. I'm not that big of a deal, really. Oh? So you're a big deal? That's not what I said. I know, but you said not that big, which implies you're at least some kind of deal, and I'll guess you're kind of a big one. And what makes you think that? The fact that I almost couldn't feel your aura until I came closer. Now that she's relaxed, I can feel how strong and intense her aura normally is. Just think that she can control it to the point of making it that subtle? That's crazy. Oh, it's nothing much really. Even you could reach that level. Pfft, yeah, right. No, I swear, it's just the results of training. If you'd like, I could show you some exercises for your aura. I don't want to take time away from your own training. I would be just showing you what to do and be there for your to observe. Observe? Is that right, grammar? Or am I just bad? You wouldn't take away much of my time. Still, well, on one hand, she's a really nice girl, and I'd hate to refuse. Also because I do want to get better with my aura. On the other, I hate not being able to repay people for the time they give me. Alright, on one condition. I want to help you with something too. You want to help me? Yep. Is there anything at all you'd like help with? I'll do my best to support you. Well, maybe. No, that's such a silly thought. It's alright, really. Huh? What is it? Spit it out. It's nothing. I swear you don't. Hey! Take your filthy paws off here. I think I've seen this guy in class before, but that voice is definitely familiar. Oh my god, it's the ghost! John? Weiss wasn't enough for you, huh? Now you're trying to put the moves on Pyrrha? Of all people. Well, tough luck. Putting the moves on her? Ah, I see what's going on. No, man, I swear that's not what I'm... As long as I'm around, you won't touch a hair on her. Sure, ignore me. John? And why is she blushing? She looks kind of happy, actually. Oh. So I guess Pyrrha is very, very important to you. Of course she is. She's my teammate. Ouch. She's also my partner. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. And most of all, she's my best friend. Ouch, shot through the heart. John, right? I swear to the gods that I wasn't trying to put the moves on Pyrrha. Is he telling the truth, Pyrrha? Yes, he is. And Weiss too, we're just friends. You're way too friendly to be friends. Now that I say it out loud, I may have been overreacting. You don't say. Sorry, man. I jumped to conclusions, and I guess I was a bit jealous. He was jealous because of... Oh, my poor redhead. Oh, it's alright, and call me David. Jodart! Well, I think I've embarrassed myself enough for one day. Sorry to bother you guys. None the wiser. See you later, Pyrrha. See you later, John. Oh, I don't like seeing Pyrrha cry. Thinking about it, there is something I'd like some help with. If you'd still like to train your aura with me in the afternoon. Sure, need a hug? Yes, please. Alright, that was fun. Money? Not too much.
Welcome back.
Hey there. As I enter the room, I hear a hairdryer running in from the bathroom, and I see that Penny is already in bed like usual. If I can come back at this time... I let out a small sigh of relief.
Don't worry about Penny. She won't be mentioning sexual attraction with you anytime soon.
Thank the gods about that.
Talk about a curveball, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Penny inside out, but I never pegged her for one to talk about such things so nonchalantly. Ugh.
Or at all?
Or at all. I mean, not that I thought she couldn't be interested in such things, but I think they're not so openly talked about in Remnant, right? Or is it just me who's old-fashioned, as she called me once?
No, you're right. Most people are not so upfront about certain subjects, but that's because of social implications, no?
And Penny seems to be missing knowledge about a lot of those. I get it.
Hey, David.
Hmm?
Do you like Penny?
I guess you mean as more than a friend? Well, the thing is, I don't know what that means. I don't know what liking someone as more than a friend is, how it feels like. All I know is that I like being around her, even when things get awkward. And I don't want things to change.
I see.
Same goes for you and Jack.
Oh?
I like spending time with all of you. I like being on a team together, and even in the forest, we might have been risking our lives, but then, when we came out on top together and we laughed, that was the most intense moment of my life. I've never felt so alive and happy. And I don't think it would have felt the same if I had been with someone else.
You know, I had half a mind of doing an amnesia joke, but I'm just gonna say that's one of the sweetest things someone ever said to me. Thanks, David.
Really? I just told you that the happiest moment of my life was when we narrowly escaped the jaws of death.
Still counts.
That was neat. That was disturbing. Today, Professor Oobleck told us about a settlement that got overrun by Grimm after being attacked by bandits. The strife and overall negative emotion caused attracted the creatures, and no one was saved. I agree. I had heard about the event before, but the way Professor Oobleck talked about it made it particularly haunting. Right? Which makes me wonder. Hey, I think you forgot this in class. Oh, what? I was so focused on Jack and Evelyn that I didn't notice someone coming up from behind until I saw a hand holding my scroll up to me. The guy looks a year or so older than I am and is wearing some peculiar clothes. Too peculiar to just be casual wear, so I guess it's another uniform? Want me to keep it? Excuse me? You're just staring at it instead of taking it back. Whoops, sorry about that. I laughed at myself and grabbed the device out of his hands. Way to make a fool out of yourself, David. I was just wondering about your uniform. It's not from Beacon, is it? Nope, Mistral represent Haven Academy. The name's okay. Name's Howard Tarangi. I'm David D. Cabegas, but what is a student from Mistral doing here? I'm a temporary transfer student for the Vital Festival? The what? It's an international festivity that takes place every 2 years. What she said, but how can you not know, if I may? I'm sorry, it's only been a couple weeks since I joined Beacon, and, well, simply put, I have amnesia. For real? That must suck. How are you even able to join Beacon? Well, Penny found me. She's Penny, by the way. Penny Polendina. Suffice to state... Oh, wrong person. Many things happened, and it's a relatively lengthy story. I bet. Sounds like an adventure. Well, I think I kept you enough. Sorry for prying, guys. It's okay. Price you pay for not knowing stuff. The price of knowledge, as they say. Have a good day, guys. So there are students from other academies in Remnant currently attending Beacon. I wonder what this festival is like. Alright. Better read that book. Did I ever buy it? I could have sworn I bought it. What the heck? Did I already finish it? Oh gosh, I hope so. I don't want to have to. I'll be fine. Right? First time doing this. Alright. I think I have to do something for Weiss, don't I? Oh yeah. The door of the mess hall looks open. Maybe this has something to do with flyers about Weiss. Can't see anyone around, so whoever may have been here has already left. Wow, those heels are noisy. Here I am. Did you see anyone suspicious? What are you smirking about? Nothing much. Just thinking that you couldn't sneak your way out of a school for the deaf. Let's just get inside. There doesn't seem to be anything different about the place, except for the flyer sticking to one of the columns. Here it is, just like the first one. Same words of slander. She takes it off the wall carefully to avoid leaving a trace of glue, any indication that something may have been ever hung up here. Then she crushes it in her hands in the shape of a ball, lets it fall to the ground, and stomps it repeated. Oh my goodness, with her right foot. You do realize you need to pick it up again now. Yes, but I need to ease my frustration somehow. Can't take it out on the culprit? That would only make the situation worse now, wouldn't it? Probably. After all, it won't make this person stop doing what he's doing. And if anyone else knows about it, they could take Weiss's aggression as confirmation. Which brings to mind a question. What are you going to do when you find this person? Honestly, I don't know yet. I hope I can think of something before then. Man, this is not an easy situation to be in. Oops. Huh? There's something on the ground. I crouch down to grab at it and get a better look. A seed? Oh, that's it? Ah, that's enough. Mr. Ark's aura has entered the red. Great form, Miss Dameron. May I suggest less erratic movements next time? Aw, but that's half the fun. Fun, she says. As for you, Mr. Ark. Ma'am? I must admit, I'm impressed. Your skills are progressing steadily, and considering the level you were at when you joined Beacon, whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. Yes, ma'am! That's all for today. Have a good day, children. Good job, Evelyn. Very well fought. Your experience shows. Thanks. Even if I mostly fought Grim before, sparring with other Aura users is a nice change of pace. You're right, but is it enough? What do you mean by that, partner? Well, Except reports lessons. First year students don't have many opportunities to fight Grim. True, so? Thing is, students that join combat academies already have at least a bit of experience with that because they come from a lower grade of academies. I was thinking of how to make you and Penny catch up on that. Sounds reasonable. Any ideas? A couple. I'll have to take it up with the headmaster first, though. For now, let's get lunch. Your combat experience. Alright. Good job, John. Even Miss Goodwitch praised you. I know, right? I can't believe it. You dummy, you've been training for 6 months and one-on-one with Pyrrha for weeks now. Of course you're going to get better. I guess being the worst fighter of the school doesn't automatically make you weak. Semantics are important. Still, I wonder what her trick is. You noticed it too? After the 4th tonfa to the face? But seriously, it was like, I mean, I'm used to people dodging my strikes, but it's like she was dodging them a bit too well? Does that make sense? Alright. Did I really finish? Whoa. Great job on those pancakes, by the way. You sure that was your first time making them? Swear to the gods. It doesn't take that much, really. You just need to be careful about the flipping part, but I guess I... In the name of all that is good and holy, what the heck was that? Nora? Nora, what was that? Is something wrong? You know the secret. Right. Just for a minute, try and imagine that I have no idea what you're talking about. You know the secret to the food god, to the food of God, of the gods. Goodness. And they were pretty yummy too. Wait a minute. Are you talking about pancakes? Of course I'm talking about pancakes. So she was the one with the special order. Who eats pancakes at this time of the day? Nora, you do realize that pancakes are breakfast food. I know, but Ren didn't make me or let me eat any today. I had to sneak out. Who's Ren? One of your teammates? My partner and bestie, also maker of delicious fluffy goodness. But what Ren giveth, Ren taketh away too. In other words, he's being a responsible partner and trying to variegate your breakfast? Oh lord, you sounded just like him for a moment there. I snort in laughter and shake my head from side to side. She's pretty fun. But you won't be like him all the time, right? I already got one red. Nah, I like being me. Good. So, not Ren. I was wondering if you want me to make you pancakes? And call me David, please. We've already introduced each other. I don't think I should, though. I mean, I don't know Ren, but I don't think I should overstep my boundaries. Oh no, that's not what I mean. No? No, it's time I break off the shackles of oppression and take matters in my own hands, no longer being dependent on others for sustaining myself. So you want me to teach you how to make pancakes? Pretty pleased with a Nora on top? Isn't it cherry on top? But a Nora is much more delicious than a cherry. I rose my eyes and sigh. I'll trust you on that. Well, if it's teaching you how to cook, I can do that. After all, that's still something that she'd have to do in her room so Ren can control her still. That's great. Thank you. We should probably do this on a day when we have no classes. Also, when the kitchen in my apartment is free, let's exchange scroll numbers. Ugh. Alright. What the heck? We're just about to put out the lights in the classroom area. If someone wanted to hang up a flyer unseen, they would do it then. Well, look at that smile. Someone managed to not make a ruckus for once. You had a good idea. Did anyone come by yet? No one. We can use the benches and wait there until... Oh. Until the lights go out. We will wait a bit more then. I guess so, huh? I just realized I'm sitting on a bench alone with Weiss in the dark at night. This is kind of embarrassing, I must admit. Nothing. I guess we've chosen the wrong place to lay in wait. Or maybe we just need to wait a little more. But this is so boring. This is so boring. A stakeout isn't supposed to be exciting, I guess. Yes, but just staring at nothing and making no sounds causes you to lose focus anyway. I guess that's why cops are always in pairs. A partner always keeps you on your toes. You can alternate duties, and sometimes your partner can notice things that may have gone unnoticed by you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, about that, Weiss, last time I found something weird. Something weird? I took the seed out of my right pocket, where I had been keeping it in a handkerchief. I had thought about throwing it away, but for some reason I didn't. Is that a seed? I found it on the floor when we removed the flyer from the mess hall. Well, it's a kitchen. It's not unusual to find food on the floor. After closing time, you know that they clean everything before shutting down for the night, including the floor. Huh, no. I mean, I never really thought about it, to be honest. Also, this seems way too big to be used for cooking, at least in my opinion. I'm not an expert on seeds, sadly, but I think some seeds exist, which aren't for cooking but directly for eating. Like a snack? But as far as I know, they don't sell this stuff in Beacon. What if these belong to the culprit? The culprit? I guess I'm descending into police jargon now. You know, the person who's making the flyers. It's a long shot, but maybe if we find who sells the seeds, we'd find the culprit. So you can say it, but I can't. Shush, David, listen. Steps! We need to hide. But where? We're in a corridor. Shoot, behind the next arc. It will have to do. I feel my heart accelerate as the footsteps come closer and closer. The sounds are of heels, so the culprit is a woman? I share a glance with Weiss. She's probably as unsure as I am about all this, but we have no choice left but to confront this person now. Click, clack, click, clack. Closer and closer she comes until... She stopped right before the arc. Oh no, did she notice us? I really hope you weren't thinking about assaulting me, children. Professor Goodwitch? What are you doing here? My usual night patrol. I check the halls one last time before bed each night at this hour, as a deterrent for students who may be looking to spice up their private lives with some voyeurism. Spice up their private lives with... That's not what we were doing. Professor, I swear on my honor, there has been no fornicating. Regardless, you're still outside your dormitories. That's true. I take it you can find the road back there by yourself? Yes, sorry again, Professor. That was so embarrassing. Yeah, I can't believe Professor Goodwitch thought that we were doing that. Well, two attractive teens sitting together on a bench in the dark, only illuminated by the moonlight. And this is a school. I don't really blame her. Right. Wait, what do you mean by attractive? If being in show business has taught me anything, it's that whenever people see two attractive persons together, they always think they're sucking face when no one's watching. Not what I meant. Anyway, returning to the matter at hand. Anyway, Professor Goodwitch gave us a great hint. Right, to be able to stick that flyer in the hallway the first time, the culprit must have known about Professor Goodwitch's habit. So it's definitely a student here. I say with a grin as my hand goes to the seat again, inside my right pocket. Hopefully there aren't that many Beacon students who like to snack on these kind of seeds. We follow the food then. Hopefully by the time we find this person, I'll have an idea as to what to do to persuade them. Good morning, partner. Oh wait, Thursday already? What have I been doing? Your desk knowledge increased by 5. We're going on ahead then, partner. Yes, I'll be right there. Crumbs. Where's my head today? How did I forget my pencil? And someone may say, it's just a pencil, but I'm not made of money here. David wears heels? Here we are. A quick deviation, nothing more. Huh? That's Velvet. She hasn't left the classroom yet? She looks very focused, observing something spread out on the desk in front of her, tapping her cheek in thought. No, nothing gives me any ideas. Upon closer look, I realize they're all photographs. They're photographs of people, weapons, clothes, places. There doesn't seem to be anything particular grouping them together, except that they're all photos she's taken. Also, if she wanted to be alone, I'm probably intruding. Oh. Even if she is in a public place, I should at least make my presence known. Hey, Velvet. Hello, David. Sorry I didn't hear you come in. It's fine. Is something troubling you? Yes, but it's nothing new under the sun. I'm sorry? A bit too enigmatic, right? I mean, it's something that has been troubling me for a while, so I guess I internalized it, but that doesn't sound too healthy. Do your photographs have anything to do with it? They're part of it, yes, but I don't want to trouble you. Oh, I guess it's a private thing. Yes, it kind of is. Although... Huh? She's observing me now, deep in thought. Then her features relax, and she gives a little nod to herself. Does she have an idea or something? Yes, you're the closest thing to a total stranger I have, so you might actually be able to help me. I don't know if I should feel offended or not. Care to elaborate? My problem is not something I can go to my teammates with, since it trouble our team balance. So, someone I know but who doesn't know my teammates and is not invested in our mechanics is the perfect person to help me with this. I see. It's logically sound, I guess, but what exactly is the problem that just asking her friends to help would disrupt their balance? I'd be happy to help, I think, but what exactly do you need me to do? Here. She moves her hand to the satchel on her belt and extracts her camera from it. She hands it to me, and I grab it carefully. I'd like you to take some pictures. Pictures of what? Whatever you want. What I need is to look at another point of view. It seems that my own pictures don't suffice to get me out of this conundrum. So if you happen to chance upon things that catch your eye, I'd like if you took pictures of them. Will do, if you tell me what this is all about afterwards. It's a fair request. Now, shall we go to the mess hall? We should exchange numbers on the way. Can't take pictures on an empty stomach? Alright. What should I do? Whoa. Haven't been here in a while. Last time was when Evelyn was showing me around Vale. It hasn't changed much, huh? What are those guys doing? Oh, it's finally opening up again. And you still haven't got a chance in the world. I'm content with just watching from afar, thank you very much. Let a man have his vices. There's a few people gathered around a part of the wall where a giant poster has been held up, signaling the reopening of... Oh wow. The poster's main features is two girls who... And I thought Ruby had extravagant clothes. Okay, I'm so taking a picture of this. Looks like some kind of nightclub. Too bad I'm a minor. That poster made me really curious. What's going on at that cafe? Oh, it's not even late. Crow and bar. Ah, it's just people laughing at someone's stories. If that's true, that's hilarious. Oh shoot, what did I do? What? Of course it's true. I don't have enough alcohol in me to start making stuff up, I think. And then, I mean, short skirt to the side. That doesn't sound like a situation I'd like to find myself in. He's the center of attention, Either it's his storytelling ability or... Wait, is that a cape? Who wears a cape? Ruby? Wait, what are you trying to say? Except Ruby. But Ruby is Ruby. A grown man wearing a cape? Alright, taking a picture of this. It's way too curious. Huh. I should probably get back to Beacon before the last bullhead departs. Yeah, this place screams picture perfect to me. Alrighty then. Oh boy. The amphitheater is majestic in the light of day, but at night it's really something else. Although it's a bit spectral. It's an almost eerie silence for some reason. I can't even hear crickets. And, There's someone observing me in the hallway leading to the balconies. Hello? Nothing. The figure keeps standing in the shadows, observing me from the hallway's windows. Perfectly still. God, this is getting creepy. Hey, didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare at people? The figure just keeps standing perfectly still, and the hair on the back of my neck starts standing straight. No, wait, it moved. Hey! Darn it, I missed him. Her? I don't know. I didn't run into this person coming up here, so she probably ran the other way and... Wait a minute. What's that on the floor? As I kneel to observe the spot better, I realize it's burned. There's a scorch mark on the floor where the figure had been standing. What the heck is this? I have Velvet's camera, don't I? I should probably show this to someone. How can you leave a scorch mark on stone and marble? God, my skin is crawling. I'd better go back to my room. I hope this is an interesting enough picture to show her. Good morning, David. You had an... I already read this. Wait, Friday? Yeah. Alright. Sorry, Professor. It won't happen again. As long as you understand, you can join your partner now. Today, someone on our team was actually late. And surprisingly, it was my partner. Did you find your scroll in the end? Yeah, it had fallen between my case and the wall. I was in such a hurry that I almost knocked someone on the way here in the dorm's corridor. Wow, why couldn't you wait until after lessons to keep looking for it, though? Because the headmaster told me yesterday that he would let me know about my training proposal first thing in the morning. And for him, that's before students wake up. Oh, you mean... Yep. Well, let's leave it for after the lessons, shall we? We shouldn't neglect our training either, partner. I keep forgetting who's who because of the complexion of the names. Oh, jeez. Can you tell I live in the city? True. Let's talk more training. Yeah, that only works on Evelyn's lips. Already? Nothing in their room either. 100% sure? Searched the entire place twice. Almost cut it too close and got caught by cleaning for it, but I'm sure there was nothing that felt the same. Been shadowing them for 3 days now. They're acting like normal students and not visiting any particular places. Well, as normal as future hunters can be. If they entrusted the object to Ozpin, they're not visiting the place where it's stashed. That, or they're carrying it on themselves. Yep. Still, it's only been 3 days, so I should follow them around a little more. Maybe start testing them. Also, to try and narrow it down further. The girl or the boy? The girl or the boy, it would help if I had a clear testimony of the moment of impact, but alas. Hello, boss? Boss? Sorry, I was thinking. That's you, alright. But what were you thinking about, exactly? A way to help you. Oh? That sounds like a good thing. There's one problem, though. Being... won't come cheap. Alright. What should I do on a Friday? Oh. Nope. Oh. Ah, bless me. I guess let's get some money. And then, don't I have to do a stakeout with Weiss? Whoa. Alright. Man, this place still gives me the chills because of what happened last time. I forgot when I end my videos. Oh boy, Saturday. Pretty sure I only unlocked one route. Yeah. Oh, shit. Never mind. Alright, just check. Man, this place still gets me the chills because of what happened last time. Why am I here again, then? Alone? No one's making me do this. Is it curiosity? I don't... There it is again. That burning sensation on the back of my head. It's much stronger compared to last time. The person is much closer to me. I should probably get out of here, but I wouldn't have come here alone in the first place if I wanted to run. I grip the railing hard, tensing my body. I turn around with a sharp sudden motion and start running to the inner part of the amphitheater, towards the corridors. Burning gaze follows me until I enter the corridor. Then it disappears, as if the owner suddenly didn't want to look at me anymore. Is it because our gazes can meet now? There, for some reason, I can't see the shape as clearly as I would like, but there's definitely someone there. They're covered from head to toe in a green cloak, with the hood pulled up so I can't see anything, but the lower part, the part of a pair of legs from the motions, the person seems to be fidgeting. I take a few more steps. When I finally stop walking, the figure also stops moving her, the back straightening further. Who are you? Honestly, the first question on my mind was, why are you stalking me? I haven't felt this person's presence anywhere but in here, and only at night. So, maybe, why are you looking at me? Anyway, the mysterious figure doesn't answer. I catch the hint of slow breath. Do you know me? Why are you staring at me so intensely? Still no answer. The figure doesn't feel threatening at all right now, but there's something. I mean, seriously. It feels like someone's trying to set my head on fire. I startle as for whatever reason that what I just said seems to have finally gotten a reaction out of the figure. It shifts one end of the cloak, flapping slightly. Fire. I don't like fire. A young woman? This was my stalker? She looks older than me. I've never seen her around campus before. Maybe... Are you an upperclassman? What the heck? Is it me, or did those eyes look a little animated? I guess not, but then who is she? What is she doing in Beacon? So, what's your name? Why does she look so surprised? Don't you want to know what I am? Excuse me? Don't you want to know what I can do? Should I? Isn't it more normal to ask for someone's name when first meeting her? Maybe, but I feel like you should ask me that first. She's not making much sense. Is there something in Beacon that attracts all the weirdos here? Well, I'd like to know your name first, personally. Ah, and my name is David. David D. Cabegas. I'm Amber. Finally, some progress. Nice to meet you, Amber. So, what are you doing in Beacon at this time of day? Why aren't you asking me? Oh my gosh, is she still hung up on that? Why is that so weird to you? Because that's what everyone asks. That's what anyone cares about. Whoa, what's happening? The air is becoming crisp all of a sudden. That's why she's here. Whoa. Scott's above that scared me. I think my eyebrows are almost singed. And on the ground. Yeah, no doubt that's what happens when she disappears. But why did she run away so abruptly? And who's this woman she was talking about? Alright, Saturday. Day 20. Yeah. She gave me her number, didn't she? Let's see if she picks up. Hey, David. Ma, did... what?
Are you recording?
Yes. It's okay. Hey, David. Good morning. Oh, shoot. How do I keep doing that? Morning to you, Rubes. Rubes? Where did that come from? Sorry, it's just... Is that a nickname for me? Maybe? It's cute. Thank goodness she likes it. Nicknames to the side. I was wondering if you had finished the book? I did. Want to meet at the mess hall? We can get a snack. Sounds good. See you there. Hey, you. Hey, yourself. Got that snack yet? I didn't know what you'd like, so I waited. I think I'll go with something with chocolate on it. Strawberry for me. Oh, strawberry? I thought you were all about chocolate. I like sweet things in general. Most are chocolate based, but my all-time favorite thing is strawberries. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Most sweets and cakes and snacks have at least a part of chocolate or cocoa in it after all. So she's got a sweets tooth. That's kind of... I'm not a kid. Oh, what? You were thinking that's kind of childish, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Liar. Ugh, I guess she's used to people telling her that, isn't she? Sorry. It's fine, just don't treat me like a kid, okay? I get enough of that. Huh? But you're a huntress. So is everyone else in Beacon. Doesn't exactly make me special. I'm still younger than anyone around here. You're also a leader of your own team. Doesn't that speak of your maturity? Just of my potential. And speaking of potential, what a letdown. Oh, you're talking about the book? Yes, I mean, where was the heroic moment? I guess she's referring to the main character and not using the ancient armor. I take it you didn't like the way the book resolved? No, why didn't he use the ancient armor and fight the other guys one-on-one? The enemy from the mysterious army also wearing a suit of ancient armor who had been making short work of almost everyone facing him. If I had to be honest, I kind of like how it got resolved. He used his brains and kept the armor as a last resort that never got used. Since his plan using his team and subordinates worked one-on-one, considering that the guy had made mincemeat of whole platoons, why would he? So that no one else had to. How can I say this without being too rude? That's kind of stupid. Excuse me? I mean, everyone else was there to do the same thing as him. Why would he want to fight alone? Also, I doubt they would have let him, especially. That's not the point. He was their leader. Yikes. What's wrong with her? If he had a way to make his teammates, the people following him not take risk, he'd have to take it. Even if he knew nothing about it. That's what a leader does. He always puts everyone else above himself. that we're in this together, alright? Final round, team. You ready? Good job, David. Penny, you've reached on our clues quickly and efficiently. That was great teamwork. That's not a leader. What? What you're describing is a guardian or some kind of protector. A leader leads, takes decisions, and values all the members of the team equally, including herself. The way you're phrasing it makes it seem like a leader is somehow external to the team, like his life is worthless just because of his role. That's not what I meant, but a leader is supposed to be strong. All hunters are supposed to be strong, but the kind of strength you're talking about is only battle strength. What if the leader is not the strongest in combat? Does that make him a bad leader? No, of course not. Then what if the leader places one of his teammates in danger? Does that make him a bad leader? Yes it does. Son of a... Jack is not a bad leader. What if... what if he has to do it to help one of their other teammates? That's... What then? What then? The leader can't always be the strongest, or the one always more suited for every situation. If he's forced to make one of his teammates run big risks to make them stronger or to help another, is he a bad leader? Oh. What the? All of a sudden, the immediately closed area is covered in petals, and a trail of the things is leading towards the exit and through it. The front door is still swinging back and forth because of the force of whatever opened them. Was that Ruby's semblance? Holy heck, she was fast. She was crying? Oh, no. Was it me? What did I say? Why did I say it? Nothing wrong, man. But you both got emotional there. John? Sorry you had to see that. You weren't exactly wrong there, but you weren't exactly right either. What do you mean? Ruby has a very particular view of how to be a huntress and how to be a leader. She wants to be a hero, fight in place of as many people as possible in as many kind of battles as she can. That includes her teammates. She once told me the same thing she had told you, about a leader putting his team above himself. And I don't really agree with it either. How so? Well, first, my teammates would kick my butt all the way to vacuum if I even implied that my life was somehow less important than their own. Same here. And second, they're training to be hunters, and right now they're all stronger than me. Thinking that they will ever need me to play martyr for them is not only stupid, it's also disrespectful. They're my best friends. I would do anything for them, and they would do the same for me. As a leader, I think my responsibility is to make it so that we never have to go too far for each other. Wow, they must respect you a lot. They do, for some reason. For some reason, really? So I guess that I was wrong in how I put my point through? You kind of put her on the spot, but as I said, you both got emotion. Oh, I forgot the voice. You weren't the only one who said something to upset the other, right? Yeah, but I still feel like a monster. Oof, I know, right? Like kicking a puppy. I should follow the pedals. Thanks, John. You're welcome, David. I followed the trail of petals through Beacon and down the trail leading to the Emerald Forest, on the cliff with the spring launchers. As I arrive at the place, I see a hunched over black and red figure, hugging her knees and staring down the forest below. Ugh, my heart can't take much more of this. Ruby? I'm so sorry. I'm trying. What? I'm trying to be a good leader, and I know that I won't always be able to protect my teammates. But is it so wrong to want to try? Ruby, I never wanted to say or imply you're a bad leader for wanting to protect your teammates. And I know you didn't mean it when you said that a leader who has to put his teammates in danger is a bad leader. I guess we just both got heated back there. Yes, I'm sorry. There's not a formula for what makes the perfect leader. You care a lot about your team. I can see that plain as day, and that's good. But I'm being too much of a kid about it? No, you're just maybe being too idealistic about it? Heh, you sound a bit like Weiss, you know. I do? Yes, maybe that's the point. A leader acts differently depending on what the team is like, no? I probably said some things that sounded like I was talking bad about your leader. I'm sorry, but that mentality works for me because when I go too far, I know my teammates are there to pull me back. Oh. Yes, I can see what she means. Ruby can be a good leader because her teammates cover for her faults in her mentality. Just like Evelyn and Penny and I can cover for Jack's faults, whatever they may be. I don't think your teammates are the kind of people who would hold their tongues if you started doing something dumb, so I'll leave criticism of your leadership up to them. And I won't say bad things about other leaders either. Deal? Deal. I don't extend my hand, still a bit self-conscious because I made her cry. Still, Ruby smiles and rubs her cheeks with the back of her sleeves. I still don't like that finale. Oh, it's fine. I guess that's the kind of resolution that only a grown-up could enjoy. Okay, that's it. Ow, okay, ow. Are you seriously saying nom? Well, and stop biting me. Stop calling me a kid. Stop acting like one. Further. What's with tiny girls and biting me? I'm not tiny. That's it. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't nice? I'm going to have bite marks for days. They're baby teeth anyway, no? Stop being such a baby. Oh, so now you're okay with being called a kid. As leader, I have to make use of all strategic advantages. You're impossible. Aw, wasn't I Rubes? Shut up. Nah, call me Rubes again? No, you bit me. You made me cry. Well, you're not crying now. Oh no, I think there's something in my eye. Shall we go take a shower, Rubes? Give me a piggyback? Now you're pushing it. Please? With strawberries on top? Giddy up, Silver. Still in time to drop you off that cliff. You're now close with Ruby Rose. And I think... I should be sleeping. Resting myself up for tomorrow, but I can't stop thinking about Amber. I think this is the end. Right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, I'm gonna save this exposition for next time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Support all these cool people. Subscribe, like, comment, please. strawberries on top.